I've been running businesses since I was 11. I'd fix up kids' bikes and resell them when they'd move. I have a strong business track record. Before the internet craze, I built a software company where 40% of law schools in the country were customers. Then I sold it to a big legal publisher, West Publishing. With the proceeds, I started a social enterprise to deal with the issue of the digital divide. Then when I got into the solar field, I quickly realized that the eco divide is just as bad, if not worse, than the digital divide. So I started SolarRichmond, and we rapidly became an international model of green jobs training.
One man is preaching that you can solve the job crisis and save the environment at the same time.
We are at Richmond Build. We're in Richmond, California, very close to Oakland. And there's a program called SolarRichmond, and it's teaching these folks how to install solar panels. Everybody talks about solar energy and renewable energy, and guess what? If you don't have people who are trained to put up that technology and make it work, it's not going to happen. And Michelle is the master of training people how to do this work.
We're here at Crescent Park Housing, and this is actually the largest solar installation of a housing project in the whole country. And so Sunlight and Power is doing the work with some of our graduates from SolarRichmond. Richmond is called the city of pride and purpose, and unfortunately we're more known for pollution and violence than anything. And solar is one great antidote for pollution, and jobs are a wonderful antidote for violence, so it just seemed like the perfect place to do it.
We in the city are declaring Richmond a green development area.
Somebody who gets into the construction trades or the electrical trades or the roofing trades, to be an experienced electrician, you have to have 10, 15 years under your belt. In solar, 2 years is considered a lot of experience. Mm-hmm. And so guys coming out from our program right now, 2, 3, 5 years from now, they're going to be the folks who are doing the management.
Once I actually got out there in the field and I was on a roof, I'm laying racks, I'm drilling in this lady's roof, I'm actually doing this, and months ago you could have told me that I would be on somebody's roof installing solar panels in the hot sun in the city of Richmond. That was not in my dreams.
At our first press conference, one of the companies came and, had an opportunity to stand in front of the camera and say, oh, we're going to be hiring, 1,000 people in the next 3 years. Everyone's so psyched, and the media's there, the mayor is there, everybody's like, oh, you guys are great, we need you, you're, blah, blah, blah. And then nobody got hired. But training is just the tip of the iceberg. To really ensure that this new green economy lifts all boats, we need to funnel investments into communities in need. We've got the men and women ready and eager to do this work.
The reason that we're here is that we don't believe that we have any throwaway resources, any throwaway species, and we don't believe we have any throwaway young people or neighborhoods or cities either. And our opportunity is to begin to bring people together to create these green pathways out of poverty.
I'm interested in not just pathways out of poverty, but in creating a power company that would provide true pathways into prosperity.
Ella Baker Center and Green for All work with SolarRichmond to promote their service to the community through media and community outreach.
And we're up here on this real roof. We're putting solar panels on a home for, a senior citizen who is going to get, $35 off of their electric bill for the rest of their lives. But we're not fighting anybody. It's just good work. It's taking care of this gorgeous planet that we have. We are ready to take our work to scale, installing churches, temples, nonprofits, fire stations, community centers, and not just here in Richmond, but around the country. Your investment is good for people and the planet.